Hello everyone, my name's Andy. Most people know me as Andy Cancer Journey or Andy James. That's more for cancer related things, but today I want to talk about addiction. Um, this is something that I've personally battled with from I started dabbling with cannabis at the age of 11. By 13, I was taking ecstasy and amphetamines most days at school and bunking off school and running around doing little deals for older people where I'd sort of go and deliver something and get something free for doing that, and then me and all my mates would have a bit of a party. But yeah, that went on up until I was about 18, I think. And then, yeah, I moved to Cheshire at 18 to try and get away from drugs and stuff. And the crazy life that I built for myself over a long period of time. I ended up moving to Cheshire at 18 and moved in with someone, had a good job, working in a chip shop. I was pretty much running the place. I was getting really good money, cash in hand, sometimes £1,000 a week, between 800 to £1,000 a week. And my housemate was a recovering heroin addict. I didn't know this when we moved in together, and I ended up dabbling with heroin, and I got addicted to heroin. Then one day I came home from work and my housemate told me that he had some crack, and I was doing the dishes and he was stood in the doorway to the stairs, saying that he had some crack, and I just told him to fuck off. I was like, whatever, mate. I didn't really believe him. And anyway, he convinced me to come upstairs, and I went into his room, and he had like a record case, like a vinyl case on the floor, and there must have been about 10, 15, like 20 stones, little 20 stones of crack, like little pebbles, little stones. And he had like a can there with some holes in it, and put a bit of ash on it, and then put the lump on it. And me, I have to learn things the hard way, so I have to try things and yeah, figure out the hard lesson. And the first pipe that I did, I breathed out, and I knew that was the best I'd felt. It was, people have described it to me like they went up to heaven, and God touched them. I can kind of get that. It is an amazing feeling, but it lasts for such a short amount of time. We're talking maybe 5 minutes of like, and then it starts to wear off, and you get edgy, and you start going like, oh, you go weird, and you can't look people in the eyes, and you start shaking, and all you can think about is, I need to get back to that amazing place that I was just at, and I just desperately wanted another one, and another one, and another one, and that just started something. And my housemate, I didn't know people there to get drugs off, so my housemate had said to me, he can get me some, like the drugs that I needed, the heroin and the crack. But he couldn't get it if he didn't have any. So it ended up where I was having to buy him whenever I needed to get some, I had to buy him some. So it was costing me a lot, and things got really crazy. It went on for 2 years. I managed to keep my job and stuff, and then I managed to get clean, and I moved back down here, left Cheshire and came back down to Devon. And yeah, it wasn't long after moving back here. I was 20, and then by 21 I got diagnosed with cancer, and that's where my addiction kind of transforms a bit, because I'd got clean and I was doing really well, and then I got cancer, and everything changed again. But my addiction became a lot more complicated because there was medication involved, and that's a whole other battle, and I will be getting on that, touching on that. But I've ranted on for a while now, so I'm going to leave it there. Leave it at talking about the drug addiction and stuff first of all, and then I'll touch on the pharmaceutical addiction as well. But if anyone has any questions about what I've just talked about, please leave a comment or drop me a DM, and I'll happily go into more detail. I think I'm going to break it down a bit and really go into detail about my journey of how I ended up getting sucked into drugs and addiction and the root cause of it, because there was something there before I tried drugs. There was an issue. Drugs, actually, when I smoked weed, I realised that I felt normal when I smoked it. That's not right. Like, my anxiety went away. I could walk through school and I didn't care. I didn't think about what people might be thinking of me. Very paranoid and self-conscious person. So it was an escape, but there was already an issue there, and unfortunately the help didn't come to me early enough. The people did try to help, intervene, but I was too far gone when that happened. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Please, please, please drop a comment, let me know what you think, ask questions. I want to interact with you all. I want to grow this. I want to raise awareness about mental health, young age addiction, to drugs, alcohol, medication, mental health, physical health. I'm going to touch on it all. Yeah, stick around, give us a thumbs up if you like the video, or a thumbs down if you don't, and a comment letting me know why and what I could do better, because I want to grow this. All right, I'll leave it there. Peace out, everyone. Stay amazing.